Buenos dias, amigos, from Parque Nacional Desierto de los Leones. We are just maybe 20-30 minutes outside Mexico City in a beautiful national park forest. And the air is fresh, it feels good, feels clean. Let's walk around. Now, one of the fun facts or main attractions of Desierto de los Leones, in which we are about to explore, is the Ex Convento de los Leones, and that was basically a place where the Carmelite monks, Carmelite monks, I'm not sure how that was pronounced, built this in the 17th century. So in the 1600s, they built this as an area of retreat, an area as meditation, and these monks took a vow of silence. So they only spoke to each other basically using some form of sign language. And I believe they were here until the 18th century when they were driven out by the Mexican government. So the internet tells me. You'll have to help me clear up some of the facts. So we're about to explore the Ex Convento here in the park, and then also the park is 1,800 acres.
It's huge. I was about to say when you were talking about that, it does seem like a perfect place for meditation.
The sky is blue, the air is fresh, there's no noises, even though we're just outside the city. Perfect place for meditation, a perfect place to get lost. One, because we don't have any trail maps, and two, because we took an Uber here and we don't have self-service to get one back. So you have to stick around.
Good day full of meditation and quesadillas.
This is beautiful.
It is.
Wow.
What a place to meditate.
No kidding. I could use a retreat over here twice a day.
Hey.
No, not from you, just from the city sometimes. Okay. Wow. I know we love everywhere in Mexico, but this has blown away my expectations. I really didn't know what to expect, but there's just sheer beauty all around us, and we are just outside the city. It's the trees.
It's surprisingly peaceful. I feel like this a little bit about Chapultepec, but this is a lot more developed, you know, built up with plants and trees and beautiful
developed
roses.
In the sense of underdeveloped.
Yeah, I think the peacefulness and tranquility really is a little bit mind-blowing. And the clean, crisp air is also...
As soon as we stepped out of the Uber, I was like, oh my gosh.
Cold and fresh.
It is chilly. If you come, pro tip, bring at least like a light running jacket or something. It's chilly. We are going to attempt to embark on a hike. Fingers crossed we can find some nature and find our way back. For our 2019 Mexico plans, we have made a vow to spend more time outdoors, more time in parks like this, just, I don't know, yeah, more time exploring the nature of Mexico. We did quite a bit in 2018, so it's not like we were just sitting on a couch, but I think when
we're so enthralled by downtown colonial architecture, things like that, that I think we almost forgot how enthralled we innately are in nature. I'll say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, I feel like just being outside, hiking, just wandering around
napping
in forests and canyons is really our happy place, and that's really the reason we have such fond memories of La Huasteca. So with that said, we need your help, whether it be around Mexico City or just throughout the whole country. Where do we, like, where are the best parks, where are the best just natural scenery?
Where's the neatest nature?
Where's the neatest nature? Obviously Chiapas is on there, and we're going to visit Chiapas soon. Fingers crossed. Now, the name Desierto de los Leones. Desierto in English obviously means desert, and obviously we're not in a desert. However, I read online that Desierto is more, it's referencing that it's wild out in the middle of nature, not necessarily in the sense of it being a hot deserty type climate. And Leones, it said there's 2 theories, one of which is most probable, is that the owner of this land at one point, I believe, I'm probably messing up the story, his last name was Leon.
And what's the other story?
The other story is that there's mountain lions in the area. Feeling the elevation.
Oh my gosh. Slow on the downhills, fast on the uphills. That's my motto.
What? This part is straight up.
Sit up now, tell me. You hit me for it. Oh!
What did you say?
I'm hurting.
We made it out to a road.
We're lost.
That's all right. We're just not lost. We're just kinetic.
Wandering without a purpose, with no end goal.
It's a walking meditation. Though as cheesy as that sounds, honestly, that's half of getting outside. That's one reason I feel like we love being outside. It's because I feel like on any good walk outside in nature, I don't know, I feel like we just can think more clearly. We can, I don't know. I feel like it can be hard to talk in the city sometimes.
It's hard to talk on a hike too.
We saw a fork in the road earlier. We chose to go right. That led us to a road. Now coming back, we're gonna go down that way. We saw some people come from this way running. So if they were crazy enough to run, then I think we're crazy enough to walk. If you remember, the last time I remember hiking was in Guadalajara. We don't particularly remember coming from this way.
We lost.
We're going down, but we need to go up. This thing is no joke. We are barely have climbed anything. Crazy day, just got crazier. Up on that part of the trail, there's like 2,000, 3,000 bees. At least there's a ton of them. I believe there were 60. This is 29. And the switchbacks, the turns, seem to be getting shorter, so.
Never forget.
Hashtag never forget. We got lost. It was super hot. We had like a tiny little bottle of water because it wasn't supposed to be a very particularly long hike. And we got lost and it was hot and that's all we had. So this time I came prepared with 3 liters of water on my back, 100 ounces, just in case. Good thing there's some bathrooms up top.
We're going on a nature walk. Hoo hoo, hoo hoo. We're going on a nature walk. Hoo hoo hoo.
Left or right? Left.
Right.
Alright, I guess we'll go right. If we get lost, it's our fault. Well, we're not lost, but we are backtracking. We kind of got to one area, wasn't so sure about if that was the right way to go, turned around, and then after like 2 or 3 minutes of walking on all these rocks, we thought, I don't remember walking on all these rocks. So we're not that far from where we started though, so I don't feel too worried yet. Back on the right path now. I can smell those quesadillas. How you feeling?
Scale of 1 to 10. 0.
What?
Need quesadillas con all the queso.
Even cheddar cheese?
Yes.
Blasphemy.
It hurts.
She's so dramatic. She's doing fine.
But I could eat a couple quesadillas.
How is that any different than normal? We've made it back, almost. We found a grill and banda, so I know we're close to civilization. I think we just have one more steep uphill climb to the quesadilla sin queso. They've got micheladas. I knew I like Desierto de los Leones. Micheladas.
We've made it to a restaurant at the top of the trail, or the bottom. I'm not even sure anymore. Greg read online that the quesadillas in the park are the specialty, and after any long hike, I say long, it was like
15 minutes.
8.4 kilometers, but we deserve a quesadilla or two.
The quesadillas do not come with queso. You have to pay extra if you want a quesadilla with queso. These look delicious. I hated them.
Did I order more?
How many more did you get? For yourself. Those quesadillas were delicious. Now at least if we can't get a taxi back, the 19 miles of walking shouldn't be too hard with 9 total quesadillas between us.
I've ordered an Uber. Please, Jose.
We have service in this exact spot.
We are not moving no matter how sunburned we get.
Success.
Mongo success.
We got mangos and an Uber.
Those are mangos.